What is a story? A spark hinting at life, little more than a simulacrum? Or is it something greater? Something that binds, or something that breaks through bindings, especially the ones we create for ourselves. Stories guide us, they anchor us in time, help us break free from our chronologies. If we're open to it, we acknowledge the way we were defined by the stories we encountered as a child, and rediscover as an adult. Stories become timestamps, markers of what was and what can be. In my experience, storytelling is the beginning, middle, and end game. There's no life without plots, and, to butcher DeLillo, all plots lead deathward. Until there's nothing left except pure white ash.
ブスブスとそこらにある見てくれだけの不完全燃焼とはわけが違う。ほんの瞬間にせよ眩しいほどに真っ赤に燃え上がるんだ。そして後には真っ白な灰だけが残る。燃えかすなんか残りゃしない。真っ白な灰だけだ。
I don't have a style yet. I'll confess that much. My first video was a flare fired into the dark. I'm proud I took that first step, grateful for everyone who watched it, and the handful who commented and even subscribed. I couldn't say what this YouTube thing really is, a platform ideal for storytelling in many ways, albeit compromised by commercial interests. Something that stands in for what we might have once called community. If I'm going to put some more thoughts out into the void again, I want to do it my own way, in a way that makes sense to me and, hopefully, makes sense to the audience these thoughts may or may not find. My name's Conor, and I do actually believe discovering the right book or story is a life-changing event. If only more of us had the bandwidth to sit down, switch off and read. The irony of preaching this on YouTube notwithstanding. But enough of that. You don't get to know a person through what they say, especially talking about themselves. I imagine I might be a little like you, full of ideas, holding on to past written dreams a little too tightly. And I'd like to hear about you too, and to share this with you, whatever it turns out to be. Even if all it amounts to is half a dozen videos, a few subscribers, and little more than the knowledge that I tried. My vision is hardly original. My qualifications to speak about stories are only minor. Perhaps we can be peers, you and I, and we learn from each other. I'm keen to make more video essays on stories of all kinds and mediums, to see what emerges when stories collide, especially stories that superficially have no reason to. What happens when you take a 1970s manga and anime like Ashita no Joe and examine it in combination with Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice? Or when you take the airborne toxic event from Don DeLillo's White Noise and run it through the prism of an old Twilight Zone episode. Strange things happen, and this is what fascinates me. Originality may be beyond me, and perhaps this will do nothing but tank the algorithm. But if you're anything like me, then come along. Let's see what shakes out. And when all else fails, I think it's time for me to get in front of the damn camera too. And reckon with the self, which is probably more important than ever in this age of encroaching AI. Expect some more informal explorations of what I'm reading, writing, learning, experiencing. Because life can't be scripted all the time. I have a script right there in front of me, but that doesn't mean I need to use it. And probably I won't, because it's something I've wanted to do. I've wanted to branch out from what I'm comfortable in. Life isn't scripted, so this can't be scripted all the time either. So that's why I'm going to try to really talk openly and honestly to you. And to get over this sort of uneasiness I feel, trying to express myself to this specific camera through the lens here, right in front of me. But it's something I'm really interested in doing because who knows what will come out of it. And even though my first video I only had 19 subscribers, but when you look at the statistics in the back end of YouTube, I was shocked, that people have watched my video for over 40, 50 hours, which is insane to me. So I'd love to try and do something a bit more organic, as well as something a bit more scripted. So that's my goal really, is to have more regular videos which are talking to the camera like this, to see how that goes, and to reflect on what I'm reading, what I'm experiencing, what I'm enjoying doing, and at the same time to put some effort into some more less frequent videos, but that are more take a video essay form. And that's where I really want to dig deep into things, and we'll just sort of go from there, and that's the plan. If we don't claim our own identity publicly, our own image, AI will do it for us. It's not my forte, but even writers need to go off script sometimes. Life isn't scripted, so this can't always be either. That's my take, anyway. Keep an eye out for more unpolished videos coming your way, if you like. If you're a reader, a writer, a story nerd, anything like me, I hope there's something you'll get out of this. I'm no Joe Yabuki, with no plans to burn out anytime soon, but if this is a ring, it's one I'll gladly step into. Better late than never. Time to learn by doing, and overcome my hesitations. That's really all I've got. If you're as interested as I am in seeing where this all leads, don't forget to, I hate to say it, like and subscribe. Let's see where things take us.